With stakes being high at sporting events, it's not completely unusual for athletes to lose their cool, or simply get upset in the heat of the moment. When some disrespectful fans sitting courtside wouldn't stop calling LeBron James names and making unsportsmanlike remarks, he justifiably lost his cool and asked the referee to eject both fans.
It got a little unruly, and LeBron is pointing it out to the officials.
During a coin toss before a football game, the referee asked the players to shake hands and introduce themselves, and one of the teams refused to. And well, that only motivated the team to go harder and completely dominate on the field.
I'd like you to shake hands and introduce yourselves, please.
When a goalie lost his stick, he wanted the game to be stopped, so decided to dislodge the net.
It's a heavy collision. He loses his stick, end of a shift. And Lundqvist wanted to whistle and didn't get it, so he does this.
Joel Embiid and Russell Westbrook have had a feud for years, but when Embiid dunked on Westbrook and proceeded to taunt him, Westbrook got his revenge towards the end of the game, when his team was winning, and stared at Embiid while he waited for the time ran out. When Blake Griffin saw a fan with a Warriors shirt, he sneakily threw water at them.
This afternoon for Griffin. Griffin just dumps water.
When the Turkish team scored a point against Italy, Kara Kurt did a disrespectful taunt that costed her a yellow card. After a chess game, it's customary to shake hands, but during the finals of the Grand Chess Tour, Ali Reza refused to give his opponent a fair shake.
Now it's easy. What a crazy endgame. That definitely some mistakes played.
Okay, even though this is not against the rules per se, an unsportsmanlike moment from Djokovic happened when he aimed at Federer at the net.
That is an interest here. Make no mistake about it. This is a message.
15.
Right through.
After Messi got fouled 20 times and the referee didn't do anything about it, he kinda lost his cool. Even though the yellow card was a bad call from the referee, considering Cristiano Ronaldo actually lost balance and wasn't a dive, he still made a bad decision by giving a light shove to the referee.
It's a dive, but then a second yellow, and then the shove. This is gonna get him in trouble.
In the middle of a Timberwolves versus Magic game, Aaron Aflalo got so upset at his opponent that he tried to swing at him. Luckily, he missed and both players ended up being ejected.
For the collection.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa. We got some heated exchanges going on here. Aflalo and Bailey, this has been brewing for a while.
Yeah, there's something going on prior here.
Sure is.
Okay, not sure how the referee missed this, but Jose Bozingua clearly kicked an opponent out of the line to save their team from getting a corner against them. At the WTA Rome Open, everything seemed normal and respectful, until one of the players all of a sudden took all their frustration with the umpire's chair after losing.
Která ale naprosto právem.
After striking out David Ortiz got a little frustrated and smashed a telephone. With referees doing as much physical exercise as athletes in some sports, and ensuring things are fair, they deserve the utmost respect. This footballer showed unsportsmanship when he yelled at a referee assistant. Okay, not sure how Bo Jackson's leg is so strong, but he was able to break a bat over his knee. Romanian tennis player Simona Halep did not take losing a set well. This is not really from an athlete, but when a referee got in the way of the game, he tripped and proceeded to try and kick one of the players, and even gave him a yellow card.
Oh, he's chipped the referee. That's an inadvertent coming together there.
A sad moment to watch was when the team in orange made a small tribute, an act of respect, after a tragedy event, and the team in white didn't show respect. If you're trying to get an appeal from the referee after you believe they make a bad call, probably not a best idea to be disrespectful. After Norwegian player Erling Haaland mocked the goalkeeper, some players of the opposite team got upset and started chasing him. Even though this player might actually have had bad breath, the referee didn't appreciate the gesture. This might not be the least effective defense strategy, but it is legal. Pepe is a Brazilian footballer who has the reputation of being very hot-headed, and he made the bad act of stepping on Messi's hand when he was on the ground. And well, the worst part is that he got away with it. Sometimes, being a cocky fighter and showing disrespect simply doesn't translate in the ring. This footballer got a well-deserved red card after intentionally kicking one of the players.
This really is just absolutely comical now, and that is hanging Lee, very silly, straight red.
Taunting your opponent in boxing is usually not a good idea, since it tends to be disrespectful, and could rile your opponent up and end up backfiring. But something you never want to do is taunt Mike Tyson.
He weighed in at 174
That Magic Johnson,
Stefanos Tsitsipas is a tennis player who already has been fined multiple times for bad behavior. But in one occasion when the umpire didn't allow him extra time, he started insulting an entire country. Mike Tyson, after losing to Evander Holyfield, wasn't in the best of places mentally, so when an interviewer criticized his style, he kinda snapped.
Rage against Evander Holyfield worked against you. Well, it. It's a fight, so whatever happens, happens. Mike, why do you have to talk like that? Well, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you.
Sonia Malavisi got into an argument with one of the judges when she claimed she cleared the pole, even though the slow motion clearly showed it was not the case. This pole vaulter was not too happy when she saw her opponent beat her jump. Mike Tyson in the past few years has talked about the trauma he's faced over his life, which he attributes for his lack of self-control in the past. During a fight against Ollie Norris, an unsportsmanlike moment from Tyson came when he knocked his opponent down after the bell. Norris claimed he hit his knee during the fall, which many believe was just an excuse to not get back in the fight. Tyson had to be stopped by security from going to Norris's corner.
Tyson, and you can hear the crowd chanting its displeasure now, and things are getting ugly again.
Neymar understandably lost his cool during a match, when the player tasked with defending him kept pulling his shirt throughout the entire game.